piercing howl cuts through the silence of the empty station. It's distant, but probably won't be for long. Better move, and move quick. Kaiju sniffs the air, expression intent. Guard dogs. They're headed our way, undoubtedly tracking us by scent. We need to keep moving or they'll be on us very quickly. Well, the idea is to keep moving. So... Actually, can I open the door? I can. Inspect. Take. Nice. Another door. A door, thank you, Jesus. You can get an edge. The control panel seems to connect to the backup generators powering the disused section of the old central MTR station. The readouts indicate the backup batteries have sufficient power to keep the lights on, but the remainder of the power is devoted to operating secondary doors. If you could turn this off, you could prevent night errant forces from getting in, except from the way you came. I don't have enough intelligence to do that. That would make life quite a bit easier, though. Oh, those are night errant forces. Oh, that's not good. Well, that's just not good. Oh, that's really not good. Hello. Who the fuck? What? Why is Gaichu all the way over there? Oh, there's a lot of them too. Jesus. Control mode. Oof. That looked painful. That one missed though. I don't want to put you in too much harm. Damn it. Again, why is Gaichu just like out in the fucking open like this? Oh! Duncan. You have a decent shot at anyone? There's so many of them. That's a sniper, aren't you? Ow. There's fucking guard dogs. Shit. Well, this is about to get really bad really quickly. Ouch. Oh, Jesus Christ. This and hit you. Nope. Fuck. Gotcha. Got you. Again, this is probably not going to go well, so. 4359. Beanbag shot. Ugh. Damn it. 66. 81. Ooh, that looked painful. Ah, fuck off, man. Shit. Don't give him more fucking... Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Yeah, I don't know how in the hell. Oof. Oh, this has turned into a shit show. Like, really fucking quick. Claws. Bleed attack. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, there goes you. Ow. God, she was going down. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna be able to. I'm not winning this. Not this. Yeah, there's no fucking way. I'm gonna shoot the big boy. Gotcha. Jesus, so fucking many. Ouch. I'm not living through this anyway, so. Ouch. Well. Yep. Mission failed, you died. Load last save, which is my autosave before this. Oh, this is terrible. I don't know how exactly I'm going to manage this. The only thing I can think of is running. The only thing I can think of, just booking it, man. Like, I don't have the firepower for it. You know, like, I don't have the wait. What's this? Can I? Condemned area, no entry. Okay. Take that. Open this door. Combat, and I get behind some kind of cover. right there. They don't even know that I'm here. Now they do. Let me take away turret. Missed him. So if I go into control mode for you, fire on the turret, try to fucking end the damn turret. Ugh. This. Damn it. Oh, shit. Just fucked him up. No, don't come from behind me. Oh, come on, man. Don't fucking come from behind me. Ah. Shit. There's that. The conjurer, I guess. I still fucking missed his ass. No more turret. $38. Oh shit. Ooh. Ouch. Shit. You need to fucking die. You need to be picked up. Items. I don't have anything for that. The best I can do is try to fight. Gotcha. Gotcha. You're down. And beanbag shot at you. And drone. 78%. Again, it is a sniper drone, so it's not that surprising. Ouch. Ow. Alright, so What can I do here? Take that. Alright. Mercy kill? Yeah. Bam! Done. Aim shot. Ah, damn. Alright, so my drone. Oh, got you from cover. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, so I need shadow 50-50, cool. Items, this, and you. Gotcha. Ammo. Confirm the reload. Take a shot. Totally missed. Man. So you need to die. 35 either way. So heal yourself. Here. Can I rend you? Damn it. 13 damage. $48, $38. Shit. Damn it. You stop throwing grenades. Asshole. Ouch. Alright, so here. Damn it. Done. Alright. Duncan. Beanbag shot. Cool. Here. Ow, shit. Come on. Why are you not hitting her? Get up here. How are we not hitting her? Jesus. Right. Duncan. Beanie bag. Missed. Isabel. Aha! Damn it. Full damage. Oh, shit. Oh. I don't think anyone can get him up. XCrackrok. Oh, come on, man. Yeah. Fortunately. Here. Self-repair. Need to bleed effects. Click. Fire. No. I can't do anything about it either. Shit. That sucks ass. Oh, man. As you move through the MTR station, several figures move to interrupt your advance. The leader is obvious. A hulking brute of a troll. He carries a heavy assault rifle in the crook of his cyber arm and reeks of stale cigarettes and casual brutality. The name Steeltooth is stenciled across the flak vest beneath his jacket. His eyes narrow as you approach. That's far enough for you, punk. Steeltooth gestures towards you with the barrel of his gun, taking a drag from his cigarette. My crew had a long night. Nerves a little raw, you know. And crunching somebody's face always brightens my mood. Let me speak in small words so you don't misunderstand. He takes a long drag on his cigarette, exhaling the smoke through his nose. Give us the prototype laser, or we're gonna kill you so hard your ancestors feel it. The best insult you can come up with? Really? Steeltooth's face twists up in annoyance. Hell with you, little man. You think you're so smart? Let's see how smart you are with a bullet in your skull. His voice is like gravel over sheet metal. Wu thrusts his lower jaw out, snarling over his tusks. You think you're tough, jackass? I've eaten burritos that are tougher than you. You're about as scary as a pile of wet kittens. The troll doesn't even favor Wu with a glance. Better keep your dog over there on a shorter leash, man, or he's likely to get put down. The troll takes one last drag from cigarette before spitting the butt on the tiled floor. Right, cigarette's done. Which means your time's up. Hand over the prototype, now. Sure, we have to ditch it. Bullshit. Nobody dumps a payday like that. Not unless they've got no other choice. He fingers his rifle trigger nervously. The guard was following by scent and the laser had a tracking device on it. Ah, hell. Still though, I ain't buying it. Tell you what, we strip search you. If you don't have it, you can be on your way. How's about that? The longer you hold us up, the closer they are to killing you too. You kinda got a point there. Shit. Steeltooth looks around nervously, hefting his gun. You sure had a tracker? You ain't lying to me? Why'd I lie to you? We're both shadowrunners. Yeah, you're right. A look of comprehension breaks over the troll's face, like a dim candle slowly flickering to life. Come on, guys. Let's get the hell out of here. See you, buds. You're about to leave the location and return to Haley. Continue? Confirm. Damn it. Well, I guess you win some, you lose some. I lost my, well, I mean, if they die there, they just come back and I can use them later. Because if I can use them later, I forget how that works. The MTR train pulls away from the station. You become lost in the crowd, just another face traveling from Central towards Kowloon. Every second puts blessed distance between you and the hornet's nest of knight-errant soldiers you left in your wake. With the data, planet, and GPS module in your possession, it seems certain that Ares Asia will place the blame for your run at the doorstep of the Red Dragon Association. Nice. Prototype sniping laser. Damage 20. Range long, Cat 3. From that, low capacity for requiring a reload battery swap. Appears up to 2 armor and is slightly more accurate than a traditional weapon. Take. This item, send a stash? Yes. Your comlink chirps. It's Kinley Chang. Whoa. Hello, Auntie. Hello, my darling. There's a thrill in her voice that you haven't heard before. Come see me once. Come see me at once. I have something I want to show you. Your crew's already here. I'll be there right away. Very good, my sweet. Very good. I'll see you shortly. Alright, so why can't I use the prototype laser I just got? I think it's a badass fucking laser. It's a fucking sniper rifle. I'd love to use that fucking... I'm pretty sure I have rifles in my, repertoire. Don't I? Pistols, yeah, I have rifles. It's a rifle. Change the scoring critical rifle to attack, increasing the skill, unlock special abilities. Critical damage and burst fire. Deadeye. Do I need more ranged combat? Weapon slot if not yet unlocked. Overwatch. Let's get ranged combat. Close combat melee. High charisma. Free spellbook slot. Chance for shaman to maintain control. Willpower. Spellbook slot. Killing hands. Magic resist. I need to find a heal. Let's hit push cover using a med kit. Attacking drone control. Get better intelligence. I will get better intelligence then. Deckard expert systems. So I have 2 points available. Maybe I'm looking for squares. SMGs, shotguns. Already have that. Decking, drone control, spellcasting, conjuring. Sure, I guess. It is a rifle. The spells I have aren't terribly useful right now. I mean, if I had a heal spell, it'd be a different story. Let's go see what Auntie wants. Oh, he's still here. Cool. Hello, Auntie. As you walk through the mahjong parlor, you see your crew waiting for you, clearly uncomfortable to be so close to the Triad boss. Then you see why. Kinley Chang's cheeks are flushed and glowing. She's already hit the bottle pretty hard. Nice to see you all. Should we grab a table for some lunch? Shut up, XCrackrok. I have important news. Kinley Chang takes out her PDA and gently places it on the table in front of her. The wiretap we placed on the police force has borne fruit. Her mouth breaks into a wolfish grin. Her eyes take on a feral gleam. She appears fueled by alcohol and vengeance, a hungry beast on the hunt. My people have delivered a snippet of a recorded video call between the plastic-faced man and Chief Inspector Crate of the Special Duties Unit. Whoa. This should be good. Should we take a seat? Unfortunately, it's only a snippet. There were some technical difficulties with the tap. She glances at Bao, who nods back at her. The person responsible has been sacked. Cheng reaches out a lacquered fingernail, hunts for the button she's looking for, and stabs it in victory. There's a loud crackling noise at the beginning of the recording, followed by a squelching squeal that cover her ears in pain. When the video recording begins, the man's voice sounds far away, as if he's talking through a thick pane of glass. The woman's is louder, closer. Say that again? There's something wrong with this line. I said, my client isn't interested in hearing more excuses, Inspector. That's what I thought you said. I'm not making excuses, mister. I have a department to run. Not for much longer, if those two Westerners aren't found. They're linked to this Raymond Black somehow, and my client wants them out of circulation immediately. The two runners are his accomplices too. The little orc and the dwarf with the cyberdeck. Gobbett looks at Isabel wide-eyed and swallows hard. Isabel winks back reassuringly. I'm aware, Inspector. Thank you. We don't know how much any of them know, and my client is adamant that the risk be mitigated immediately. I've already made this the SDU's highest priority. If Josephine wants more resources on it, I'm going to need allocations from elsewhere in the department. That is a problem that can be easily dealt with. My client wants this over, now. No more excuses, no more fuck-ups, no more cops floating in the river. Kinley Chang smiles at that and pours herself a shot. Tell her we're redoubling our efforts. Very good, dead or alive, you bring them to me. My client requires my personal verification that the threat has been eliminated. Hang on. This line is getting worse. There's a sharp crackle, and the recording ends. Kinley Chang picks up her PDA and puts it away with a smile. She unscrews the cap on her bottle and pours herself a shot with a flourish. That's the guy we saw in the surveillance footage, the one who killed Raymond Black. She leans into the PDA. That plastic face looks a lot cooler close up. I think it's kind of pretty. That video doesn't tell us much. I mean, we already know that there's an APB on us. All we're sure of now is that the man with the plastic face is definitely working for someone else. This Josephine. Is that all we have, Auntie? A first name? It's not just the first name, Gabbett dear. It's the first name. Josephine Sang. She's the one pulling the strings. Kinley downs her shot and slams glass upside down on our table. That disease-riddled dog fucker. I should have known it was her from the beginning. She drums her finger on the table in front of her. And she had nerve to call down the heat on my runners. On Nightjar. Ooh. That's... Scabrous Fossil is going to pay. So, friend of yours? Chang makes a wet hacking noise in the back of her throat and spits on the floor. She's the CEO of Sang Mechanical Services and a member of the Hong Kong Executive Council. Her face turns to a mask of disgust. Josephine dog fucking Sang. CEO, huh? Damn. Let's go to Jace. What's our next step? There's nothing we can do to touch Josephine Sang, as much as I hate to admit it. But the plastic-faced man is a different story. He's a third-party operative who's been careless, and he'll live to regret it. Her little black eyes turn stony. For a while. If Sang thinks she can take out 2 of my runners and get away with it, I'm going to have to explain things to her. She pulls out a thin black cigar and runs it beneath her nose. We're going to find the plastic-faced man, and we are going to hurt him. We'll hurt him until we know everything he does, and then we will use that to strike back at Josephine Sang. She lights her cigar and takes a deep, deep pull. You will have your vengeance, and I will have my own satisfaction. She turns away and picks up a bottle. Now get out. I have work to do. Cool. Basically put, shit's about to get interesting. Alright. I have a prototype laser rifle. I want to collect on this. On my job. Click. Check inbox for new messages. Auntie Chang and Josephine. Hey Seattle, I think I can add a little context to that thing between Auntie and Josephine Sang. You know, the thing that makes Auntie hit the sauce and talk revenge. There's a combo of stuff I heard and stuff I put together myself, so your mileage may vary. For years, the Yellow Lotus acted as tax collectors within the walled city. Since the walled city was built by Josephine Sang and the Yellow Lotus was run by Auntie Chang, they must have had a working business relationship, for a while, at least. From what Nightjar told me, he was her favorite. You got that, right? Auntie was known as a real up-and-comer back then. She was on the fast track to be the next Yellow Lotus 438. That's a big deal gig, Seattle. Money and power galore. Now you need to know that there were a lot of triads and core doing biz in the walled city. All sorts of stuff. Sometimes they work together nicely, and sometimes people get bloody. The way I heard it, Auntie came up with some sort of grand plan to consolidate business in the walled city. The power would be split between the Yellow Lotus and Sang's company, and everyone else would get cut out. If her plan worked, Auntie would rise and the Lotus and nobody's business, and Josephine Sang would make long bank. There was a catch though. In order for the plan to work, both women would need to jump through a lot of hoops. There'd be street-level maneuvering and power plays on Auntie's side, and blackmail and negotiations on the corporate level from Josephine Sang. My info gets sketchy here. From what I've pieced together, Sang went behind Auntie's back and took her plan to her boss, a 438 named Wong Lun Fat. They cut Kinley out of her own plan. Why'd Sang do that? My guess is that she saw Auntie as some sort of threat. People in the know say that Wong Lun Fat is weak and greedy. She can be manipulated if her palm remains well greased. Long story short, power was consolidated in the walled city, just like Auntie planned. Only she didn't wind up getting any of it. Her climb up the Lotus ladder came to an abrupt halt. She's still a straw sandal, just like she was before Sang backstabbed her, and now she's stuck in Haoi like a fly in amber. I'd be pissed too if it were me. Got it. Makes sense. Jobs directory. Claim payment. Your payment is attached. I confess that I am very pleased with your work. Not every runner who could have pulled off a job with this magnitude. Well done. Pending jobs. Mountain. Active jobs. Attending a party, restaurant job. Okay. Cool. So. That's what the hell? Oh, it's not till I can get some rest. Get some rest. Shangri-La kidnapped Rooster Low. Sky Tower damage walks in ink from each way. Repulse Bay Hotel to help Dr. Shane blackmail though. Alright, well. I want this prototype. What the hell is this? Armor 5. Look at guy choose armor. Required range. Oh, range combat 6. Damn it. Ooh. I don't have trauma kit. Fuck yeah. This I don't really use, so I'm not worried about that. Spells. Spellcasting 5. So I need range. I need more ranged combat. Ranged combat 3. Oh my god. So I need 4, 5, and 6. I need 3 more. Which is 9, 15 karma. Oh. Just to use the fucking rifle. I mean, it's a badass rifle though. So I'll give it that. It is a badass fucking rifle. Alright, well, we're not gonna get rest. Not yet. We are instead going to go do another job. Because fuck it, why not? Let's see. So my team. Information. So I do still have Gaiju. Damage 12. Bleed. Actually, no, I want to see if I can buy some supplies. I need medical supplies. I don't know if Chrome Alley has anything. Excuse me, do you have anything? Services, medical supplies. Gold trauma kit, half their total health. So the basic one. These are fucking useful. So everyone just needs one trauma kit so they can get the fuck back up. And for now, they can sit there. No, don't worry about that. See you, bud. That's all I wanted. Just give me some medical supplies and I can be on my way. Because that way, if I'm down, I can just get back up. That not be a huge problem. We're gonna go dig information. So digging of information, I definitely want you. Take you anyway. There's an air effect damage spell. I'm not sure you're gonna be useful, so take you. Inventory skills. Confirm. Exit stage left. You arrive at the eponymously named Repulse Bay, a gleaming hotel and apartment building on the shores of Repulse Bay, Hong Kong Island. Rolling storm clouds choke the sky, lending the structure a sinister appearance. As you push through the doors and into the building, a sudden break in the clouds reveals a sun that's gone red as blood. You make your way into a ground floor elevator. The attendant pays you no mind as the car begins to climb. You hear the sounds of merriment drawing closer. As the doors slide open, you find Neville Ma's party in full swing. Team. One of you. And yeah, I think that's good. I forgot one thing about Gabata. She has the heal spell. The elevator disgorges you onto the mezzanine with little fanfare. Off in the distance, you can hear the sounds of clinking glasses, carefree laughter, and silverware on china. I'm kind of out of my element here, XCrackrok. I'm not much of a party person. How do you want to handle this? Check the apartment first? My vote is party. Can we go to the party? We'll play it by ear. I don't see anything better than you. She lets loose a wistful sigh. Alright, if you insist, go on, lead the way. I mean, elevator. This is people. So is this the party? Tell guess. Open door. So I'm not going in there unless. What's the elevator lead me to? Sure, let's go to the penthouse. Check out the apartment. Keypad. Actual perception to assess the keypad. Your third eye slides open and the key pad before you takes on a gentle glow. The repetitive sensation radiates from 6, 1, 5, and 3. It feels like a combination of these numbers. Oh. Hmm. 6, 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 6, 5? No. I could try here all the while I want. Leave. So I can't get in here. So I'm gonna have to go back down anyways. Mezzanine. See what kind of trouble you get into. Something new on this mission. I'm just gonna go ahead and see if have her get on in there. See if she can find the password or whatever. So I'm gonna try to go straight back, huh? Ooh. Alright, so let's get some of these pits going. Nine one 55729 93389 817931. Oh shit. 112564 552483. Alright. 6672. Oh shit. Yeah, cool. Hotel data core. Nevermore. To apartment door code 1635. Search other records. Events. One event found Yellow Springs Films private party, mezzanine level, front desk indicated 6 unclaimed invitations. Download the invitation. Cool. Other records. Planned hotel expansion. Find pay data. You download a series of files detailing expansion plans on the hotel's ground floor. These might be valuable. Other records. Maintenance logs. Realms of data flood the screen. Everything's organized by way of reference numbers. It's an incredibly obtuse system. Without knowing what numbers to search for, there's a little obvious here. Events. Okay, so nothing else. Just fine. Oh no. Hey. Yeah, we got it. Sweet. So now we got the apartment door code and everything. Without any worries. I'm gonna real quick save. Gonna go back up and check his apartment. Because now we have the code. Click. Input code 1635. Cool. His apartment. It's cold. Rows and rows of finely tailored suits, custom shoes, and various accessories fill the room. Okay, so he has a whole fucking... That's cool. A whole goddamn closet full of suits. Liquor cabinets full of expensive wines and spirits. Several decanters to the top it, but one in particular catches your eye. A bottle of brilliantly bright red wine. Walk away. I don't want to take a sip of that just yet. Refrigerator. Well stocked. Inspect the door. The opposite side of the living room is dominated by a massive security door. It's much heavier than the exterior apartment door and looks like a recent addition. The wall has clearly been reinforced to support it. A series of top-of-the-line commercial-grade mag locks hold the door sealed. It'd be easier to tunnel through the wall than it would be to break them open. Examine the door. Curiously glance, the door frame reveals no sign of a keypad or a jack point, but you do see what appears to be an RFID reader. A 16-digit number has been sent into the side of the reader in red ink. This didn't come with the apartment. Why fortify an interior door like this? Probably to keep up appearances. Can you imagine how people would talk if he'd installed this thing in the hallway? Well, one thing is certain. We're getting through there without a key. Most likely that means we'll have to go get one from Ma, or from one of his people. We're going to the party, aren't we? I mean, that is the next logical step. Tell him we're going to the party. I don't know. Obtain RFID key from Ma security door. Liquor cabinet. Steal a sip. Take a gulp and quickly gag. The wine strangely warm given the temperature of the room. Disgustingly salty. What's wrong with you, man? Do you usually dip into people's wine collection while illegally searching their houses? Lesson learned. Gross. I don't care if it's cat piss or Zeus's tears. What I do care about is that you just left DNA evidence in an apartment broken into. Duncan pulls an alcohol swab from his belt pouch and wipes off the mouth of the decanter, mumbling angrily to himself. He shakes his head. I swear, Crack, sometimes. Hey, whatever, man. RFID key. Jesus. Alright, so... let's go back down to the elevator. Mezzanine. Now, I wonder if... no. Hotel guest. A sullen-looking troll stands on the periphery of the kitchen. He turns to you, shoulders slumped forward and sighs. No restaurant service tonight. The kitchen staff's too busy with the party to serve anyone. Wish I could get onto that balcony. He sniffs the air wistfully. Oh, that delicious food. See? This guy knows what's up. What's so special about this party? Are you kidding? There are tons of treat stars out there. Man, I'd love to get my picture taken with Derek Young or Wing Mach Mom. They're in Promises in Moonlight. You know the show, right? Of course, can't wait for the new season. Saz watching says, me too. That twist with Lady Cheng in the last episode. What a cliffhanger. I couldn't believe it. Me neither. Good luck with the kitchen, buddy. The waiter. The ragged waiter manages to straighten up as you approach. Good evening, sir. On the veranda at the Repulse Bay. What would be of service? Exhausted, man. Not yet. I can't afford to miss any tips. I went to Maku last week and it wiped me out. Bad luck with the horses, you know. Wanted to help you out for some information. The waiter stares at you, suspicious, but his desperation gets the better. I'm listening. Need access to a penthouse apartment. You know what? Never mind. Already have access to that apartment. Not worried about it. I'm not paying for it. And I also have the ID, or the security guard stands at the front patio, bored expression on his face. He looks up at you and down as you approach. Private party, pal. Invite only. Here you go. He takes the invitation and scrutinizes it. He looks at you, reluctance playing on his face. Enjoy the party, sir. Oh, thanks. I don't know. Producer. Penelope Wong. Neville Ma. The partygoer raised an eyebrow at your approach. They're serving century-old Cabernet like punch here. It's hard to believe considering how much a single bottle costs. But it's even harder to believe Mr. Ma is hosting this party, and so soon after his accident. So fuzzy on the details. What happened? The man's a machine. He smirks, amused by himself. Not literally, but he might as well be. The way he sprang back after being T-boned at 140 clicks an hour. Jeez, how's he even standing? I don't know how, but here he is, alive and kicking, or dining, regaling, what have you. If you ask me, it's all about that positive key the fans have stirred up. I heard there were entire message boards praying for him and making offerings at temples. The Matrix is nuts for promises and moonlight. If Ma hadn't negotiated in the second season, his fans would have just as easily turned on him. Shit. Isn't that why we're all here? To be famous, become famous, or make someone else famous? He catches sight of someone across the room and waves. Lisa, over here! Gives you a curt nod. Nice talking to you. So you're fucking useless. How about Penelope Wong? The glamorous starlet flashes you a standard celebrity smile. Lovely, but emotionless. Good evening, Penelope Wong. Please, call me Penny. Name's Argyle. She lifts her drink and takes a tentative sip. Bring you to our little soiree, Mr. Argyle. I don't believe I've seen you around the studio before. Just business. For a sort of situation, he asked me to check on Neville. Seems he's recovered quickly considering the accident. Smile lights her face. Oh, it was absolutely miraculous. I must admit, I nearly died of fright when I heard what happened. But to look at Neville now, you'd never guess he'd been hurt. Just miraculous. Medical bills must have been steep. I saw pictures of the accident. It was a mess. Neville included. I wouldn't know. The hospital was first class. Only the best for Neville. But I never asked about his finances. It's not my place. Then you brought a silent partner or two. Someone new? For a moment she was lost in thought, face twisted in concentration. No, I don't think so, but Neville did make some new friends while he was in Guangzhou. Go on. There was a woman, can't remember her name, who now visits Neville regularly. I hear she's quite the fashionista. Pop man of this mill must make a lot of friends. It's a business or personal relationship? Penelope shrugs. They seem to get on well. I'm a little sad he's never introduced us now. She's supposed to make an appearance tonight. I'm very much looking forward to meeting her. Penelope's gaze just over your shoulder for a moment. She smiles at someone behind you. Well, please excuse me, that's Mr. Yao. I asked him I to say hello tonight. Enjoy the party. Let's see before you go. Do you... Would she have it? Key fob. Critical look across his face. I do. How do you know about that? The blessings course. Got that fob. No last week. Those doors locked. I asked him for his fob, but he's busy chatting with his guests right now. Oh, in that case, please take my key fob. Just bring it back when you're done, okay? She digs around her purse before producing a small plastic device, then hands it to you. Thank you, Penny. You know how helpful you've been. The moment beams at you. Always happy to help where Neville's concerned. Well, that was easy. Before I continue on, I'm gonna save again in case I really fuck something up. I'm gonna talk to Neville Ma. What in the fuck are you doing? Neville Ma is dressed in an immaculate suit, surveying his party from edge of the balcony. As you approach, he inclines his head respectfully. Good evening, Mr. I'm sorry, I don't believe we've been formally introduced. He straightens his wristwatch. I'm Neville Ma, owner of Yellow Spring Studios. Quite an affair you've got going here. I do my best. He gestures at the array of beautiful people mingling on the dance floor. Appearances are important in Hong Kong. If you look weak, that's how you'll be treated. Make a show of prosperity, and it will follow. I'm sure everyone's glad to see the accident hasn't hindered you. He chuckles. I blame the news feed for that. They made the accident seem much more serious than it was. My car was destroyed, true, but I emerged largely unscathed. Focusing your senses, you concentrate on Ma's aura. Your third eye slides open, unveiling the hidden reality of the astral plane. The walls of the veranda balcony go gray and cold, and Neville Ma explodes into scintillating light. Judging by the state of his aura, Ma appears to be in good health. His essence is slightly frayed. Oh, excuse me. The sort of damage you'd associate with a standard data jack. Otherwise, he appears to be more or less intact. You do, however, detect a faint tinge of discoloration on the periphery of his aura. A chronic illness might darken an aura in this way, but you've never seen anything quite like this before. Having seen what there is to see, your third eye slides shut again. If Ma is aware that you've assessed him, he doesn't show it. I heard about your accident. How did it happen? He sighs. It seems as though they're all anyone wants to hear about these days. To be honest, I'm getting rather tired of repeating the story. Suffice to say, a delivery truck, a drone, experienced a glitch and ran a red light. If it hadn't hit me, it would have hit someone else. Is police ever anything unusual? Not really. Apparently the latest software update to the truck had gotten corrupted, but that was all they found. It was shocking to discover that the delivery company missed the glitch, but I suppose that it's a mistake anyone could have made, and certainly not enough to point to any one person. Your treatments must have been expensive. You made a new friend while you were in the hospital. Yes, Miss Fang. She's quite an admirer of Promises and Moonlight. She kept my spirits up as I was recovering from the accident. Sounds might be more than just friends. You're welcome to believe whatever you like. The gentleman doesn't kiss and tell, however. And you would do well not to repeat such rumors. A pretty private life, out of the spotlight. I apologize. I didn't mean to offend. I accept, of course. You seem to be someone of quality. I wouldn't insult you by assuming you'd speak out of turn. Just from the hospital pretty quickly after your accident. Your treatment must have been expensive. Not especially. Ganzu's hospitals are top tier. Confidentially, my rapid recovery mostly came down to luck. The accident could have been a lot worse than it was. I owe Eurocar a lot of thanks for their safety features. Thanks for talking with Mr. Ma. My pleasure. Please enjoy the party. I get the feeling that he's not physically present. Like my guess is he's controlling a cybernetic body, or that he's been cybernetically enhanced like a motherfucker. They even made mention that it was cold in here. You know, so gotta be something. As you approach the door, a light set into your key fob goes from red to green. There's a loud series of thunks, and the door slides open. A blast of frigid air floods into the room from the other side. Oh shit! Okay. Frigid air, eh? Anything to investigate here? Anything at all? There's a locked door. Server terminal. An expensive consumer-grade computer terminal awaits your input. The display background is set to a screen captured from Promises in Moonlight. Penelope Wong's radiant face beams at you from a corner of the screen. This must be Ma's personal terminal. He smiled. Can't think of a better place to dig for dirt, man. I'll get his guest. A few keystrokes is all it takes to get into the computer's file structure. With the high-tech security door in his apartment, it seems Ma never bothered to encrypt his machine. An options menu appears on the screen. Search email. You read through Ma's email, most of it spam and boring business reading, but one detail stands out. Neville Ma is frequently emailing a woman named Ku Fang. They seem close, exchanging a lot of thinly veiled flirtation. It appears that Neville has been lavishing Ku Fang with money and affection, expensive gifts, rent checks, miserable attempts at poetry, seeing to it that her every need is met. Financial records. Neville's financial records are astoundingly boring aside from two major things. He spent next to nothing on his hospital bills, where it appears he only stayed for 3 days. And he's spending a lot of money on a woman named Ku Fang, jewelry, bills, clothes, and such. Unlock office door. With the push of a button, you unlock the office door on the other side of the room. An ominous thunk reverberates throughout the cold steel apartment. Cool. Let's see what's in here. Why? Hello. Without warning, a frigid wind blows through the apartment. The chill cuts through your clothing, raising a goose flesh all over your body. Where is that coming from? There is another blast of cold, and a pale and imposing woman materializes out of thin air. A throng of black-faced men and women materialize alongside her. Ah, the little dog who's been sniffing around Neville Ma's affairs. Her voice is imperious, arrogant. Ku Fang? She nods. Just so, my servants have been watching you since you arrived. I suspect that you are an evil man, that you are here to do harm to Neville, and so I came to stop you. Read the woman's aura. You focus your vision on the astral plane and expand your sense to take the woman's aura. Black shadows color her essence, the kind of markings often found in the auras of terminal cancer patients and vampires. Think I know your secret. She raised an eyebrow. Oh? And what do you intend to do with this knowledge? I don't know. I think that I need to know more about you before I decide. A wise decision. Acting without knowledge is the mark of a fool. Know then that I am Ku Fang, and that my servants have been watching you since you arrived. You think yourself so clever, sniffing around Neville's affairs like an amateur detective, so sly, so quiet. But you are not quiet enough to escape my ears, little man. Sure to finish a job. If that is true, then it is a shame. You have seen my face and know what I am. Naturally, I cannot allow you to leave. And you can't afford to fight me here for fear of police involvement. She lifts her chin imperiously. Perhaps we can settle this in a more civilized manner. A face-off in a neutral location. Will you accept my challenge? Good old-fashioned fight. Very well. She steeples her fingers. As for the terms, if I win, you willingly submit to my influence. You become my pawn. And if you win, cross that bridge when we come to it. She nods, grinning. We have 15 minutes for the sun to go down, then come to the roof. We'll settle this there, like gentlemen and ladies. Fine. The sun dips below the horizon. Mist coalesces, coating the rooftop in dew. Ku Fang and her cohorts appear. Are you prepared to become my servant, elf? You must not resist, or I'll be forced to kill you. Should it come to that. I'll endeavor to make it swift and painless, but no promises. Let's see what you've got. This will be entertaining. Kill him. Oh, Lord Christ. What all servants does she have? Okay, so... fuck. I want to be somewhere, not right here. So do that, this, control mode. Get you, get to here. I do this on you. There's that. Duncan. And then can I take you, just straight up take you out at this point. Cool, Gobbet can go here. And accurate shot on civilian. This is gonna go here. 63, 55. Do this. Take you out. The less enemies I have to deal with, the better at this point. You have a sword. I don't like that. Ouch. Civilians everywhere. Alright, so I can't summon the spirit. This and really wail on you. Duncan is going to again. Gobbet. Can I summon? Let's summon the spirit. The spirit can do that. That. You. One more time. No, very cool. 39, 42. You have vampire regeneration. Shit. Ouch. 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 Alright, so I'll move here. Isabel. Eat it. Eat it. Duncan can move. Put you here. This on. Nope. Eat it. Ooh, I want teeth. What is this? An area shock attack that also does AV damage. Ooh, can I hit you? Oh damn, that would hit my own allies too. I'm not doing that. No, that sucks for you, doesn't it? Hit you again. Hit you. Oh, there we go. Ouch. Alright, Isabel. Oh, come on. Hit her! Use her bleed. Duncan can go mercy kill on you. Bam, done. And you are 43, 48. Damn. Gobbet can go. What is this? Hostile summon spirit last 3 rounds. For me. Chance to hit. And you. Here. 42. 57. Damn. Ow. Ouch. You bitch. 56. Ah. 45. Come on. Ah, damn it. Alright, so. Move here. 6 damage total. 32, 40. Shit. Ouch. Ouch. 42% chance to hit. Duncan. 3. Got him with one of them. Oof, that looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurt too. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, so you got a 41 chance to hit. Lead, bitch. Kufang's calm and haughty demeanor dissolves as her eyes grow wild. Wait, I surrender. Don't kill me. What's wrong? Not feeling so powerful now? She clasps her hands, pleading. The whole Mistress of the Night thing is just an act. I'm just an accountant that got infected. I don't really know how to fight. I was faking it. I just wanted to scare you into backing down. An accountant? She nods. I was on a business trip in Shanwei last year. I went to a rave, got drunk, and passed out. When I woke up, I was in an alley and someone had done this to me. And so you, what, decided to embrace the whole vampire thing? What choice did I have? I couldn't go back to work. And it was a dead-end job anyways. No upward mobility, no room for growth. I did what anyone would have done. I tried to make the best of it, to capitalize on my new abilities. I'm a vampire now. I can't control that, but I can control how I choose to monetize it. So what's your endgame? How do you see this working out? Beats me. It's not like I have a rule book for this or anything. I'm just making it up as I go along. Who knows? Maybe I could eventually become Vampire Queen of Repulse Bay. I can't fault your ambition. This whole thing's what, you improvising? Pretty much, yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just doing my best. She looks away in shame. Her voice goes flat. Look, if I'm ever found out, I'll be killed for bounty money. It was either this or get gunned down by a vampire hunter. How'd you manage to survive? I've been hiding out in Kowloon. I was hoping to just disappear. As far as my friends and family know, I'm missing, maybe dead. Her chest hitches. She looks miserable. I think that's for the best. I mean, how could I explain what I'd become? Can you imagine how ashamed my family would be to find that I've become this monster? No, it's better they think I'm dead. So, can we call a truce or something? I scratch your back, you let me live? She clasps her hands, pleading. What do you say? Think we work something out? She nods eagerly. Yes, yes, anything. Just tell me what you need. First off, I want some answers. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. You ask questions, I'll answer. No lying, I promise. How are you and Neville connected? I happen to be in the same hospital that he was, trolling for a meal. I don't like to drink blood from unwilling people, so I go to hospitals at night looking for people who won't mind if I take a sip. People in comas, patients with terminal illnesses, that kind of thing. Makes me feel better about what I have to do. So I wandered into this room and I recognized Neville. I'd seen him on the news, seen photos of the accident. He was in really bad shape, a lot of broken bones and internal injuries. But somehow he was still conscious. So you offered to help. Well, I knew that if I gave uninfected people my blood, they'd be able to heal like I did. Not just as fast. Just not as fast. I figured that out early and by mistake. It can come in handy from time to time. So when I saw Neville was conscious, I decided to make my grand appearance. I materialized in the room and told him that I'd make him a trade. I'd fix him up good as new, but he'd owe me some favors for it. I wasn't specific as to how many favors or what kind. He agreed, actually. He leapt at the chance to become my pawn. I guess that when you're all broken up like that, you do just about anything to get better. The deal was done, and we got along. I think he's charming, he thinks I'm funny, and he doesn't care that I'm a vampire. He told me that he gives me nice things because he likes me, and not because he owes me his life. It's all very sweet. What's it like to be a vampire? About the same as being a person. The human metahuman vampiric virus is like any other disease, except instead of coughing, I can't go out during the day. It's not all bad though. I can turn into mist and I'm a lot stronger than I used to be. I still have to wash my hair and pay for parking. You know what I miss the most? Steamed buns. I can't eat or drink anything except blood, and I loved street food before I got infected. Sometimes I'll walk by food carts and just smell the things they're frying up. But if I buy something 10 minutes later, it's all coming back up in a mess. Is there a cure? I wish, but no. The only cure is being tossed into a bonfire or having your head cut off. In almost every nation in the world will pay a bounty for a dead vampire. It's not like I had much of a choice, you know? Be a vampire or get killed for some quick cash. It's a pretty raw deal for me either way. Decided what's going to happen. Okay, she exhales heavily. What's going to be? Ooh, you're gonna live your chin. I'm gonna help you. Ooh. Now, there's a possibility to recruit her, or I could do a couple of things here. Your potential. You are. We are. Me and Duncan grew up on the streets. We can't teach you much about how to be honest. We can tell you what not to do. How to adjust to a violent new life. I've been living that reality since I arrived in Hong Kong. I can help you. Okay, but what would you want to? Why would you want to? I don't understand. Because the Hong Kong connections are power. And I want the Vampire Queen Real Place to owe me a favor. I think we're friends at my side than a vampire. Brilliant smile breaks across her face. Well, in that case, I accept, gratefully. What about Dr. Shen Yang? What if it was to tell him? He wants Penelope Wong. What do you say, Ku Fang? Think you can get Neville to let her go? In a heartbeat. Neville can't say no to me. He'll do it, no question. In that case, it's settled. We'll be in touch. She bows, smiling. It is settled then. May this be the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Boom. And she even got to keep a minion. I met a friend, she kept a minion, everything's all good and dandy. Mezzanine, I think. Wait, no, let's go back to the penthouse. Maybe there's something... Penthouse. Because maybe there's something else in here. Maybe something I wasn't allowed to get quite yet. Go back into his office. That wine was blood, though. That I can almost accurately verify at this point. Alright, so what am I doing now? What is my mission? Return to Dr. Shen Yang. So just basically leave at this point. Okay. Mezzanine. If that's all there is to it, let's get the fuck on. Confirm. That was that. I mean, one fight and game over. The clink of glasses and sound of Neville Ma's party fades into the distance as you leave the Repulse Bay. As the MTR carries you toward Hayoid, the mountains of Hong Kong Island roll by as looming masses, obscured by rain and storm clouds. Penelope Wong has been fired from promises in moonlight. And Ma will be at a serious disadvantage without her. The whims of Trid viewers shift as readily as the tide, and without the starlet's presence, promises in moonlight will undoubtedly lose ratings. What's more, you've managed to turn a powerful foe into a potential ally. Only time will tell how Ku Fang will repay you. However, awesome. Gained 4 karma. Oma. Travel to Sky Tower's image. Okay, so Shangri-La kidnap Rooster. What's his name? Shoot. So let's finish up with this whole Neville Ma business. Excuse me. Shen Yang is busily puffing away on his foul-smelling cigar. His calm link in one hand, his eyes flash with anticipatory glee as he sees you. Dr. Shen Yang greets you in the name of all producers. How did the shindig go? Got the information you wanted? You explain the night's events from start to finish. As you speak, Shen Yang's face grows ever more incredulous, till finally his mouth is left hanging halfway open. He slowly places the cigar in a nearby ashtray and shakes his head in disbelief. Vampires in the Trid industry? A vampire queen, no less? What a nightmare. At least you got me, Wong. And poor Neville's show is dead. That's something. Alright, kid. I'll send payment to your matrix drop. You earned it. Glad to be able to help. Dr. Shen Yang is about to speak, but his comlink begins to buzz. Irritated, he answers and switches to speakerphone mode. Yeah, who is it? What do you want? Hello, Shenyang. I just wanted to let you know that I've released Penelope Wong from her contract if you're still interested in her. She's all yours. Also, I hope your business is doing alright. I heard you had some problems with cash flow. If you need a loan, I'd be happy to help. Dr. Shenyang eyes the image of Neville Ma with deep suspicion. You don't sound too mad, Nev. What's the catch here anyways? You must have the next big thing lined up already. Oh, Doctor, there's no need for it. Do you want to know why I keep winning our little contest, and you're always playing catch-up? Because you think people like Miss Wong actually matter. They don't. Stars are crafted, molded out of talent, yes, but ultimately constructed. With enough time and effort, anyone can be made into a star. Just a question of manipulating public perception. Maybe so, but I got her now, and your show's dead in the water without the star. What do you think of that, eh? I think that I'm going to do what any good soap opera producer would do. Write her character out with a tragic death, and bring on someone new. You labor under the misapprehension that viewers have loyalty. They don't. They don't have only appetite. As long as you chase stars like Wong, you will lose. Don't be afraid to think bigger, Doctor. Reach for the drama, not the dramatists. With that, Neville Ma hangs up on Dr. Shenyang. For the next 30 seconds, Dr. Shenyang releases a stream of violently imaginative invectives at his phone. Even Strangler Bao looks taken aback at the ferocity of Shenyang's anger and the inventiveness of the sexual positions that he described. Finally takes a deep breath and composes himself. That dirty little weasel. Insulting my creativity like that. The nerve. Go on, kid. We're done here. Thanks for all your help, but I gotta get going. I gotta talk to a guy about buying a bunch of snakes. Cool. Well, I did him a solid. I ain't gotta worry about that now. My peeps leveled up. Let's see what everyone's got. So you can get Poison Frog. God's Poison Frog is upgraded to Acidic Frog. Does AP damage to those affected as well as HP. Shrine Spirits. Shrine Spirits summoned by God are now present for an additional turn before dispelling themselves, for a total of 3 rounds. No, I want better frog. Gaiju gains the katana ability. Dynamic only attack stun targets. Ooh. But if so, restoring 8 HP over 2 rounds, again 1 strength. Flesh. Stun him, run up, kill him. Fuck yes. Crowd control. Modded flashbang. Duncan standard equipment now includes a new flashbang that has a larger AoE. Increased by 1 tile in all directions. Duncan standard equipment now includes a lethal shrapnel-filled grenade. Base damage 12, ongoing 4 damage for 2 rounds. Shoots 1 armor from affected targets. Crowd control. Because I can use that with, what's his name's ability? Isabel's mini launcher is now packed with napalm charges, igniting damage at target. Targets on fire will take additional 6 HP damage. Isabel gains dual routine boost programs which increase persona speed while sneaking in the matrix by 40%. Does not stack with other boost programs. Sabotage. There we go. I have 6 karma. I need ranged combat to go up. I also need this to go up as well. Oh man, I'm gonna need a lot before I can use that rifle. No, I needed spend karma. How do I quickness 5? Confirm. I need it to be at 6 anyways. You enter the trawler and find your crew gathered together waiting for you. Isabel has her head buried in her PDA. The rest of them stand watching her, trying to be patient. Did someone call Crow meeting? I'm the one who gets the call. So, looks like there's something to tell the class. Dwarf paces up and back, trying to decide how to begin. I've been doing my homework on Josephine Sang and Sang Mechanical Services. Spell it. Okay, smoke 'em if you got 'em, because there's a lot to go over. Isabel lifts her PDA to her face and consults her notes. In 2011, Sang Mechanical Services was a D-level corp floundering in the shallow end of the Hong Kong corporate pool. That's when Josephine Shui married into the family. Josephine thought big. She conceived of a massive project that would catapult TMS into the big time, something she called the Prosperity Project. Prosperity? That's what Raymond was mumbling about. Anything to do with what's the Prosperity Project? Once upon a time in the 1900s, the walled city was a densely populated slum, something like 30,000 people crammed into 6.5 acres. Wait, I've heard this story before. It's a shithole, hell on earth, yada yada yada. That's today's walled city, the second walled city. The first walled city started life, well, over 100 years ago, and lasted through both world wars and almost through to the Awakening. It was torn down in 1994 when the government had finally had enough. It had become such a haven for criminals that the cops would only enter it in large, well-armed groups. Sounds familiar? In 2021, Josephine Sang proposed a vision for a new type of low-income housing project, the Prosperity Project, a self-contained, low-cost walking neighborhood for the poor, but on a grand scale. The Prosperity Project would give Hong Kong's poor and the flood of refugees pouring into the country a place they could call their own, something that felt more permanent than the sprawling tent city that spontaneously sprang up after the first walled city was demolished. The Prosperity Project would replace the tent city and would be symbolically built on the site of the old walled city. The slogan was, "A place of dignity where prosperity begins." The apartments weren't much bigger than the space you'd get in your average coffin motel, but they were built around plazas and marketplaces that contained goods and services catering to the poor. The government forgot the lessons of the last walled city. They loved the idea of containing the refugees and the poor to only a few densely populated blocks. It kept them out of public eye. Securing the contract catapulted Sang Mechanical Services fortunes ahead. It eventually put Josephine Sang into the executive council. One slum made her rich? It's a very big slum. Apparently that was also the beginning of a series of lucrative building contracts that propelled TMS into the big time. Where's Raymond come into all this? Raymond Black doesn't come into it at all, but Edward Sang does. Josephine's husband or son? You got it. Well, shit. Duncan's jaw drops open. What? No. Come on. Raymond Black was actually Edward Sang, the only son of Josephine Sang and her late husband, Breakwater Sang. Edward was in charge of laying the groundwork for the walled city, excavation and utilities, running in power lines, sewage, that kind of thing. So your secret foster grandmother is trying to kill us? Where's where Raymond's money came from? Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Remember that massive gray water leak that flooded the basement back in '48? When we got back from camping trip in the Salish? We screamed bloody murder about that. Wu nods, smiling. I'd never seen him so angry. He sobers, but did Raymond know how to fix it? No. Ray didn't know the first thing about sewer lines. He hired a small army of plumbers, probably paid him double what the job was worth to fix the thing, and it still took almost 2 months to get the leak under control. And Josephine put him in charge of the utilities? No wonder Walled City smells like that. I don't think Raymond had anything to do with the utilities in the Walled City. What? So what? He left before it? Like beforehand? Any messages? Look at those later. Claim payment. Good work out there, kid. Here's money, I promise you. Cool. Out of town. I'm not in Haley right now, so don't bother coming to see me. We'll talk when I return. Please continue with our business ventures in the meantime. Okay. I hope you're enjoying your newfound success in the shadows. I've got another job for you. One that should prove very lucrative indeed. I've been contacted by an employee of the Eastern Tiger Corporation, and he needs you to steal some research data and biological samples from his employer. The man's name is Tygoth Wright. Until recently, he was a researcher on a genetic engineering project. He was cagey with the details, but I gather that it centered around phenotypic alteration and postnatal genetic enhancement. Unfortunately for Wright, he's got a conscience. Stupid man. Lucky for us, he's willing to pay to have his conscience assuaged. Wright's project was apparently quite horrible. Experiments on living children, total disregard for biomedical ethics or safety, and when Wright raised concerns, he was taken off the project. He's decided to step outside the bounds of the law and expose their wrongdoing to the world. The snag, you see, is that his wife and child live in Seoul, not quite the heart of Eastern Tiger's power, but close enough. He's afraid that if he releases the information himself, they'll be taken prisoner and used as leverage. The idiot should have thought of that before, but that's not a problem. The samples and data are currently on an Eastern Tiger cargo ship, the MV Nalchi, sailing near Hong Kong, on their way to Seoul. The storm slowed the ship down, so you don't have to go right away, but don't take too long. Once you have the data and samples, you're to call Wright. I've attached his number. He'll give you instructions on how he wants the information leaked. When you're ready, let me know. I'll arrange transit with Captain Jomo. He's a local Loho Jawan pirate and smuggler. But don't let that put you off. He's as good as they get, and he'll have you on that ship without incident. Sure. I'll let Captain Jomo know you're ready. You can find him downtown at the end of the pier. My parlor is on. He'll handle everything from there on out. Cool. So I've got multiple jobs to do. Well, how much karma do I have? I have 5 karma. Spend 5 karma. Thank you. Cruise 5, range combat. I'm putting up by 1. And I want to get to here so that I can get my fucking rifle. Scoring critical hit when using it, your rifle to attack, increasing skill unlock special abilities. Confirm. Cool. Let's save. Alright. So we'll do at least one more. At least one. Yeah. And then see what we get out of it. The station. We're going to hit the train. And we're going to kidnap or sabotage? Oh, it's kidnap. I want you, you, and you. Let's go to the restaurant. Uninvited guests. A tangle of marine decorum, restless lights, and ambrosial scents mingle atop a floating quay to ascent the Shangri-La, Aberdeen Harbor's premier dining location. With competitive views of the surrounding bay, the restaurant attracts a steady crowd of tourists and waxing personnel. The primary money man for the 289's Chang Sing Rooster Low is enjoying a rare meal outside of Triad-held territory. Intel says he's set up one of the restaurant's private dining rooms, but he's not alone. Rooster keeps a personal bodyguard and a notorious orc called the Talon in addition to his regular security detail. You've seen photos of the Talon's handy body so battered it's hard to tell where one bruise ends and the next begins. Your mission? Locate Rooster, extract him from Shangri-La, and deliver him to your client alive. Simple, fast, low profile. Of course, even the simplest runs can go sideways. Oh, I want to use it, but I can't. It's so goddamn useful. It's alright. Get a bit more karma. Get 12, 17 more, and I should be able to use it, I think. Locate Rooster's dining room. Hello. Stepping into the interior hallway of the Shangri-La, you're confronted by a massive wall of troll, the restaurant's front door security. He speaks with surprising elocution. Welcome to the Shangri-La. We strive to provide our patrons with an exquisite dining experience. If you have any questions or require special accommodations, don't hesitate to speak with our staff. Tables, your business is either tanking or food sent them running. Small crowd. Where are your diners? Most of our weekday business is confined to the private rooms upstairs, corporate affairs and such. He looks you up and down and frowns. Please keep in mind that any disturbances will be promptly de-escalated by our security. We reserve the right to bar service to unruly patrons. Thank you for enjoy your meal. I know your security's a bit light tonight. You sure you have enough guards to deal with bigger disturbances? With a puff of his chest and a shake of his shoulders, the troll assumes a more aggressive posture. His face remains a mask of neutrality, despite the obvious irritation in his voice. Wuxing prides itself on having world-class security personnel. You do well to remember that the best kind of security is often hidden from sight. Under her breath, pretty hard not to see that guy. Alright, so talk to the waitress. Waitress, swamped with orders, is caught unaware by your approach. Oh, welcome to the Shangri-La, sir. Our host will see you as soon as she gets back. We're going to wait in the lounge. It'll only take a second. A loud exhalation escapes through her nose, and her eyes dart towards the kitchen. She musters an empty smile and nods in false hospitality. What do you need? Look for someone. Mr. Lowe? He has a reservation here tonight. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the name. But a hard-working waitress like yourself is good with faces. You certainly remember this man. Shows a big orc who's got a nasty scar on his cheek. She fiddles with her scratch pad and eyes the plenteous orders scrawled across its top page. For a moment of consideration, she speaks. I might know the orc. If he's who I'm thinking of, he only comes around a couple of times a year. Never served him, but I've heard he gets real pushy with the other waiters. Pushy, huh? Why's that? He's allergic to shellfish, I think. We get so many orders, sometimes mistakes are made. A hint of fear flashed across her face. I didn't just say that. I can assure you our service is second to none. Joseph peeks over her shoulder. You must have heard where the orc and Miss Lowe are eating. She has to make sure allergy-related orders get to the right place. Some of my friends eating, and I won't mention our little indiscretion to a soul. Sir, this is the Shangri-La. We have over 24 private dining rooms in addition to our main dining floor. I've already said I serve out here. Your friend could be in any of our other rooms. Now excuse me, I need to place these orders. Enjoy your meal. With that, she wheels around and marches toward the kitchen. I mean, I still got something useful. He's got to spike his food. So before I do anything, I'm going to save. I'm going to try and go in the kitchen and see if I can find some shellfish. A heavy aroma of spices and sweat bombard your senses as the cooks move through the kitchen, scents churn in their wake. Some sharp, some sweet, some altogether unfamiliar, but all delicious. The chef barks an order to his assistant, searing fish, and whirls around muttering fervently to himself. He stops short once he notices you standing in the kitchen. I told them I needed an extra server, not a hobo. Shoo! He gestures towards the door and returns tasting an array of sauces. I'm sorry. The chef peers at you over a mountain of oysters. No guest in the kitchen. Out. Are you Yan Lung So? Word of your magnificent cuisine has spread even as far as Seattle. It's an honor to meet you in person. His brusque demeanor relaxes. Ah, a fellow epicure. I suppose I can make time for a fan all the way from, where said? Seattle? Quite the trip you've made. What do you need, sir? Wait too long. Just have a question. Just make it quick. I've got 60 seconds before I have to pull these prawns out of the boiler. I'm looking for someone in the restaurant. Hello. Private dining room? Do you have any idea how many orders I prepare? Frustrated, he makes an exaggeration. I don't know where they go. I cook them, place them on the counter, and they disappear. Only time I care about who ordered what is sent back with a complaint. Or big nasty thing with scarlet fish. Probably the most well-mannered down here. That's a polite way to put it. You give two of my cooks broken ribs and a matching set of black eyes last time he stormed my kitchen. He waves his hand. Yes, I know that orc. Got a shellfish allergy he's overly keen on hounding us about. As though this wasn't the top seafood restaurant in the sixth world. Right, so it'll take for him to wind up with a few raw shrimp in his meal tonight. Reach for a mushroom and actually grab an oyster. Maybe such an accident happens with an orc friend. You know what I'm saying? He boxed your chest. After a moment's recovery, he looks straight at you. Not split. Can't possibly be saying what I think you are. You want me to poison a diner? You're deranged. I'm calling security. Haven't you noticed the lack of guards tonight? I have no doubt walking to where I'm here. It's as if they want a certain someone out of my way. Are you going to disappoint them? The chef, nervously wrings his towel between his hands, stares at this sumptuous plate of food waiting to be eaten, glances over his shoulder, shakes his head, and he smiles, a small, wry thing. You know, he never appreciated our cuisine, our art. I think a special thanks is in order. Do yourself out, won't you? Of course. Of course, I won't keep you anymore. Good lord. Poison the guy's shit. The gnarled bar stool offers little in the way of comfort. A quick look around reveals the disparity between the restaurant proper and the bar, the latter of which appears neglected in comparison to the pristine dining room. Old, dried drink rings dabble the counter's uneven surface, and angry scratches run down its length. We've got time to kill before Rooster arrives. This is a good spot as any to wait. Grab a drink and wait. Minutes tick away as you mull over a cold one. Rooster should be here any time now. An alarmed waiter in a tousled uniform stumbles into the kitchen. Chef, we have a problem. A big problem. Cut the drama, Cork Mage. We're working here. Not for long. He glances out the kitchen door. A couple of prawns ended up in the orc's dish. Only a thing worse than his allergy is his temper. He's on his way down here. Well done. A haul and several thumps catch the cooking staff's attention. Apprehensive glances are tossed around the kitchen. Their fear abruptly confirmed as a huge orc bursts into the room. The jagged scar on the orc's cheek matched your client's description of the talon, or it would if the talon's face weren't a lumpy, swollen, seeping mess. The talon's face flushes in anger, or perhaps as a side effect of his allergy, as he raises a knobby finger to the room. What's wrong with this place? His swollen lips spit more saliva than sound. Excuse me, sir. You're holding the kitchen up. If you have any questions or concerns, speak to our host up front. He rounds on the chef, shoulders raised in disbelief. I got a concern, alright. A concern regarding this shit house you call a restaurant. His voice booms. This is the third time you slopheads have fucked up my order. If I'm regularly forced to choke down your garbage, I expect at the least some substitutions to be followed. No shellfish. Get it right, or next time someone's going to end up a whole lot worse than me. Duncan turns to you, eyebrows raised. And you call me short fused. Hey, what's up? Maybe now you'll think twice before ragging on me when things heat up. Hang on. Whatever, man. It's been a while. How you been, brother? Hell yeah, thanks, bruh. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you got to swing by for a bit. I've missed you, man. It's been a long time since I got to chat with you. Oh no, really? That sucks, dude. I mean, you're not the only one. I had a guy on here that follows that regular guy. Um, he got on here. Apparently, he lost his job because of COVID, and he's only got enough cash to keep him floating for a few months. Is the car driving? Yeah, man. Shit's rough these days with COVID. I'll never stop bragging on you, Duncan. Hey, if the talon's down here, that means he's left the upstairs room unguarded. You're right. Let's go while he's distracted. Whoop. Come on. Let me. There we go. Alright, so. I believe. I'm gonna guess it's probably this door. Inside the private dining room, you're immediately greeted by the piercing stare of two massive dragon statues. The flickering lights are just bright enough to illuminate their bronze bodies, the effect an eerie illusion of slithering scales. Across the room stands your target, Chang Tsung rooster low, hands trembling at his sides. A single anxious guard stands near the door. Something has them on edge. The talon is missing. Sweat drips down Rooster's gaunt face. His eyes dart back and forth across the room, trying to size you up, assess the situation. Without support, he appears nothing more than a trapped rooster who, without his talons, is defenseless in an effort to invoke a sense of authority. He raises his voice. Who are you? What do you want? I'm here. I've come to deliver you to my client, Miss Law. Don't worry. I specified you were not to be harmed. You're in poor position with the talon missing. His anger flares. How dare you speak to me as if I were a child? Zoo, where is the talon? Where is the rest of my security? A second passes while his eyes scour the room, looking for someone, anyone, to come to his aid. Never you mind. Just get the street tramp out of here. Yes, sir. It's my job to scrag thugs like you. You really want to fight me? Back up all alone? Who does really like your boss? He glances at Rooster. Not exactly, no. He begins to slowly back toward the door. In fact, you can have him. Good boy. No, wait, spare my life. I beg you, please. Drops a spit spatter from his mouth, his desperation obvious. Stop that. I'm here to take you alive. Don't make me change my mind. Listen, Seattle. We may have Rooster, but these stiffs were probably just a handful of his guards. Could have more downstairs. We can't leave the same way we came in. Oh, that's the wife. 1 second, brother. My girls are driving up to Taco Bell to get stuff at 9:30 at night. They're calling me like, "Hey, you want anything?" Not really. Like, I like Taco Bell, but they took my favorite thing off the menu, so yeah. Maybe we can't leave the same way we came in. If we're gonna get out of here in one piece, we need to find a new exit route fast. And I'm betting this chicken guy knows one. So that's about it. Rooster's teeth are clattering inside his head. His frame shakes uncontrollably. The realization that he's at your mercy, with no one left to defend him, is setting in. Mind pointing us to the exit? Rooster stammers incoherently for a moment, but his words soon catch up with him. It's just outside the room, to the right, but it's locked. You know a way to open it. He blinks, confused. His shocked mind slowly processing your implication. Yes I do. He reaches his coat pocket and withdraws a small key. I'll take that. From all harm, huh? Basically, you're coming with me. As long as I can avoid fights, should be fine. Security, open the door. Service elevator. Yay! Shapoop. Your comlink clicks. A burst of static and then sound clears. Reveal a soft voice. XCrackrok, is this your channel? Who's asking? Name's Paylon. I'm your getaway driver. We have details to discuss, but let's keep it brief. Time's ticking. Another burst of static. I'm at the loading dock across the bridge from the restaurant's main entrance. Big ol' schooner. Can't miss me. But neither will the HKPF, who I've just learned are on their way here in response to a security call. This ought to be fun. One last thing. I may be the driver, but this ain't my rig. Door is locked and I don't know the code. May have to break in. Good luck and get moving. Click and your comlink feels static. Oh, so I have to fight the police? I really hope not. A pair of triad gangsters block your path. Men, help me! The words start pouring out of Rooster's mouth so quickly that they blur together. You free me, get me away from here, and I guarantee you will be rewarded. Money favors power. Whatever you want. The two guards exchange a look, then turn back to her smiling. Actually, we're liking the position we're in now. You begging at our feet. The idea that maybe once you're gone, we can move up the chain. You know, Rocco here is plenty qualified to take your seat. In fact, we might as well make sure you don't make it out of here alive. Rooster looks up at them, irate. His fury fizzles on spotting the thug's various and ample gutlery. No! Why, I can make you rich. Easy there, let's not make a scene. You go away, you go yours. The gangsters look you over. No ink, no suits. You're one of them runners. Shit, a runner? Don't let him take off with Rooster. Reach for his weapon. Get him! Ah, goddamn. At least Rooster's not particularly bad spot. Click control mode. And 3844. Let's get you here. 3642. Oh, better off up there. But we're gonna go heat. That'll get hurt. Alright, Isabel. How do you get you somewhere you're not gonna get killed? Particularly hurt. I can move you about. So put you there. Bag, poof. Damn. Gobbet. Can't put you too far. I can go aim. Duncan. Get you there. And you don't have anything, do you? Ow. Alright. Let's really start hurting you. That didn't do a lot. 46, click this. Click this. Ha. Aim shot. Look, it hurt. Take you out. Got it. Acidic frog. 10 damage. And come on. 8 damage. 8 damage. Practically dead as it is. Alright. So now we're just going to move, preferably quickly. Before you looms a formidable cast iron door. It's locked. A means of escape just behind it. There's a keypad mounted on the wall, but you have no key code. Quick scan reveals a potential weak spot at the door's hinges. You have a feeling you can get through, but it's going to take a while. Uh-oh. Killed Johnny the Talon. Talon bursts out of Shangri-La, nearly tearing the doors from its hinges despite the fleshy lumps that have transformed his face. Unreadable swollen mess, his rage is clear. At the sight of Talon, you see Rooster's body relax. His voice cracks. Talon, I'm over here. I've got weapons trained on me. I can't move. Save me and we'll get out of here. Take this incident straight to the top. The hell of the spot will reward us. Through leaking eyes, the Talon homes in on Rooster. You little shit, dragging me to this restaurant over and over, making me eat filth, or watch you stuff your goddamn face full of it. Now here you are. Turn traitor and blink. Rooster's trembling with fear, or anger. Or both. He raises a shaky finger and points it at the Talon. You can't speak to me that way. You're beneath me. I'm still a red pole, and when the triad comes for me, I'll see you flayed for those words. Ha! The laugh punches the air. Talon's lips curve into a clumsy smile, his eyes gleaming. You won't get shit from the 289s. In fact, if your new allies don't gut you, the triad will. Make sure you don't go squawking to enemy about high-level plans or secrets or whatever. Who like you won't last the night? Rooster's fake bravado melts away, eyes wide. He looks desperately around him, trapped like a mouse in a snake's coil. Enemies on each side. His voice small, pleading. Talon, Johnny, please, please help me. It wasn't all bad, right? We had some good runs, you remember? Panic shakes him. I had no choice, Johnny. I was forced to surrender. But if you help me, get me out of here, I can see to it that you're rewarded, even promoted. How would you like that? Without hesitation, Talon takes a step forward and spits on the ground. To hell with you, you spineless bit pusher. I'll bet you didn't even put up a fight. Just rolled over and played the captain. Coward. Lunar enjoyed planting a bullet in your soft, worthless skull. He readies his weapon. I mean, food poisoning helps. That's a sniper. Oh, there's a lot of them. I do not feel like dealing with this. Full cover. Duncan. Get to here. Got it. Get over here. Summon a spirit. Ouch. Door. Stop working on the door. Oh, nice. I always appreciate a lurk. Always appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're having fun with a wife, though. That's really nice. Man, how long are you gonna be working at the fucking door? Fuck, man. In a spot to really get it in one. Lead, motherfucker. God, it's not either. You there. You stay right the fuck here. Ouch. Do you mind? Ow. Ugh. Shit. Can you heal him. Did not work. You don't have a gun at all. Fuck that. Oh, thank God. Alright, so you get the fuck out of here. Can I get you all the way there? That was me. Shit, that's not what I wanted. Can I get you? I can get you into here. I can get you all the way gone. I got it gone. As long as nobody comes running in here to try and kill me. Well, that'll be my turn. Come on. Later, bitch. Gone. Boom. That's how we do it, man. Keep crew alive, extract low. And I also did it without him taking any damage. The boat sways languidly atop the water. Insulated walls stifle outside noises, as if the chaos just beyond the door belonged to another world. Its interior is cramped, made smaller by maritime equipment protruding from the walls. The sense of sea and moldering wood dominates your senses, ripened from years of perfunctory cleaning. Finally, a safe place to rest. Rooster flinches at your approach. When he speaks, he tries to sound confident, but his voice cracks. The 289s are going to jam you up for this, and you just wait until the Talon recovers. You'll be dead by the end of the week. Talon's probably found a new master by now. Gobbet leans towards you and gives you a sideways look. Her words just loud enough for Rooster to hear. After all we've done for him too, maybe we haven't been accommodating enough. Maybe we should rough him up a bit. A broken jaw here, a punctured lung there. So it looks like he put up a fight, because right now all he looks like is a coward. She smiles dearly at Rooster's wide eyes and gives him a little wave. How thoughtful, Gobbet. But our client said he wants Rooster unharmed. Maybe later. I mean, I protected him from all harm, so that's an optional objective I'm pretty sure I beat. The boat heaves and pitches over the bay as your driver plows through the choppy waves to the drop-off point, leaving the Shangri-La restaurant far behind. Inside, restlessness fills the cabin. You finish the job. The extraction was a success, and now your client awaits his prize. The Triad Red Pole Rooster. It wasn't easy. It should have been. It would have been if that damn Talon hadn't mangled your plans with his visceral determination. But a little anaphylactic shock, and even a street-forged orc like the Talon could be incapacitated. With the Talon out of the way, your escape from the restaurant to the gateway boat was made smoother. Well, as smooth as wading through a small army of triads and skirting the HKPF dragnet could be. Luckily, Rooster got through the pursuit unharmed. A bonus, according to your client. Sounds like it might even earn you a few extra money. Time to get paid. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Simple job. Easy. 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 Collect payment. Actually. You got me a freeze?
They gave it to us as extra.
Alright, cool. That's cool. Hey. How are you?
Okay.
Yeah? I'm still in the middle of streaming. Just so you know.
We're not streaming. Or, yeah. I'm going out to... you know what?
You're going out streaming?
Yeah, I'm going out.
I see.
So, I'm gonna just do one of my papa just got you for Christmas. We're gonna make the Christmas for your birthday. Is that okay?
That's fine. I don't care.
Bye.
Me too, bye. Sorry. Hit that to 6, and then I get my range combat up another 11 points. Hit confirm. Boom. Alright, cool. So now I get to go and grab my money. Figure where the hell my boat is. There it is. I got a mini freeze from Taco Bell, apparently. Look at that. I'm special. Freeze. Delish. Mission computer. I want my money. Any messages? Nope. Alright, cool. Jobs directory. Claim payment for his kidnapping. The client is pleased with how you handled the situation. Rooster Lowe has been very contrite and forthcoming, due in no small part to the violence with which you handled the opposition. Your payment is attached. Sweet! And there's that. Boom. Alright. Well, I have 2 more jobs to do that I know of right now. But I don't think I'm going to be doing them at this time. Mainly because it's about 10 o'clock my time and I kind of need to go. So thank you, Diver, for showing up. Thank you anyone that was here earlier and anyone that watches this later. If you enjoy what I do, please consider following me or subscribing if you're watching on YouTube. Don't forget, we have a Discord. It is in my Twitch channel information. Please feel free to hang out and do some off-stream fuckery. Until next time, everyone. Bye-bye.